What's up guys, Nolan here, and there have been a massive amount of changes in game today. The amount of Flea offers that you can have based on your reputation in the Flea have been increased. If you have between 7 and 30 rep, you now have 3 slots, and the trend continues. There's the full list right there. There are also no more barters allowed on the flea market. You can only buy and sell for currency. For those that don't know, a lot of RMT went through barters, and they were just generally annoying on the flea market, so that is actually a big punch in the gut to RMT, as well as something that sort of just makes sense. Now, without barters, the flea market isn't necessarily the flea market, and Nikita has talked about just not adding the auction house in the past. So let me know what you guys think. Would you rather have it be an auction setup right now, which, you know, technically it would be eliminating the flea market, or just renaming it a auction house where there would be auctions instead of what they have right now? Or should we just keep it as is and add the auction house, or what? Let me know what you guys think. I know it's not in the game right now, but BSG will be removing examination completely. You heard that correctly. On day 1 of a fresh account, you will now know every item in the game. No more gray and black boxes. I had this confirmed by Nikita himself. So there is going to come a day that you will no longer be level 2 going into your first raid. You won't have to examine everything, and it's truly the end of an era right there on that one. Player scavs cannot spawn in as early anymore. They used to spawn right at the start, or practically right at the start recently, and that's not going to be happening anymore. Shooterborn and heaven shots are back to 100 meters now. Anybody that's on that, go check that out. Cultist spawn rates have been increased slightly to about a 1 in 10 chance. Camo recoil has been reduced, so you just look like you have less recoil now, literally. However, it does help you keep your gun on target, so it's good. Rashala's spawn rate was increased slightly specifically as well, to almost a 1 in 3 chance that you'll see him in raid. If you need Rashala, go for it. Just remember, the goons are also about a 1 in 5 chance, so watch out for them as well. The speed at which bosses will react to you have been reduced. BSG put this one up specifically. So for those that don't know, bosses do know when you're looking at them, and of course when you're shooting at them. So the speed at which they make a move on you when they realize that has happened has been reduced. They are easier targets. So bosses are spawning much more often now, and they're a bit easier to kill. So practically open season in terms of Escape from Tarkov difficulty. Then in terms of the changes today, last but not least, they manually input the price of Bitcoin to, as of the time of this video, 260,000 rubles. So big bucks there as well compared to what it used to be. This is all based off of the Q&A Nikita has been doing on Reddit, which based off of a few questions there, I asked him for some extra details myself, and that's when he confirmed no item examination is coming specifically. He also confirmed to me that the entire lineup for the modernized AK-12 lineup, if that's what you want to call it, is coming to the game. That includes the AK-12 and 5.45, the AK-308 and, you guessed it, 308 for sure, but he did say the words the whole lineup. So according to Wikipedia, that includes the 5.56 AK-19 and the 7.62. We've only seen work in progress for the 5.45 and the 308. We'll see what's going on with the 5.56 and the 7.62. He also talked a bit about the tutorial zone. There will be a special map that will be PvP, the same as all the other maps, but you will lose access to it after level 10. Some people, myself included, were wondering if it was PvE only because it's the tutorial zone, aka no enemy players, but that is not the case. So the tutorial zone will only be accessible below level 10, and it will be PvP. We'll just have to wait and find out what exactly warrants it being a tutorial zone, especially on the first few days when there's people that have been level 10 for a long time. Let's say, well, they've been level 10 for a very long time. Is running around just destroying people. But that's the full list that we got for today, guys. BSG are absolutely on the redemption path right now, looking to do as much as they possibly can to make players happy, which seems a bit counterintuitive to the game since they're supposed to be kicking people in the groin every time we play, but I guess pulling back a bit isn't so bad. If you like this video, hit the button, subscribe for more like it, or comment what else should change if you have any more ideas. Follow me on Twitter or join the Discord, both linked below. Check out my other channels for other games right here. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.